What is going on, everybody? Chris C. Black Glove Reviews. If you like slashers, if you like giallo, this is the place to be. You can find me on all the social media platforms as well in Letterboxd under the name Black Glove Reviews. Slasher Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. I got a banger. One that I was introduced to by my good friend Goraphobe Keith, aka Goraphobe. He did two watch-alongs on this slasher film, this forgotten slasher, really, from 1982. He's talked about it a lot. He likes it a lot, and that is Humungous from 1982. It's directed by Paul Lynch. Same Paul Lynch who directed another pretty cool slasher from back in the day with Jamie Lee Curtis called Prom Night. So we have some good good stuff in here. Stars Janet Julian as Sandy. We have David Wasaki as Eric. We have John Wyndham as Nick, and we have Janet Baldwin as Carla. So these we have the two brothers and we have a sister in here, and then we have their girlfriends here. You can say we have Joey Bushell as Donna. We have Shay Garner as Shay Garner, and we have Gary Robbins as the killer. Basically, Humungous. You can say that is the name from 1982. Unfortunately, he his former pro wrestler. He passed away a few years ago. So this was filmed in Georgetown, basically in Canada, Georgetown, Sparrow Lake, Ontario. The budget was estimated for $2 million for this bad boy. It shows pretty dang good. So the writer was William Gray. He was also the same writer who did the films like The Changeling from 1980, which is a very good one, and of course others. Let's get into this. So this is a campy slasher, really, from this heyday. There's a kill in here that predates stuff like Friday the 13th, which is very cool, where basically a woman gets her head caved in from this killer that's basically humongous. It starts out these two brothers and their sister and their girlfriends are all hanging out at their father's house, their getaway, what have you. And so they're going to take their yacht type boat back. It ends up like breaking down. Something happens. They pick up this stranded dude on this other boat, and he talks about the island that they're close to, saying there was a woman that lived there with her family. Her father is a famous lumberman. They basically own that whole island. They have dogs there, and all this other stuff tells this story, which comes back to the first at the part of this. Basically, the story takes place in the 40s, I believe, and some stuff happens with this woman, basically, who is let's see, I believe her name. I'm sorry, just escapes me, but she's just looking at her dogs, and then she gets sexually assaulted by this dude. He gets killed by these dogs, and then the story starts. You're thinking the place is abandoned. The guy that they rescue mentions that she used to shop there at his local store, hasn't seen her in a while. They end up getting stranded on the island because the brother here is a dumbass, basically. The boat basically explodes, all this stuff. They end up on this island trying to find a person to call so they can get help, get another boat over there to help them out of this island. There's supposed to be dogs on this island. There's no more dogs. They look like they've all either died or been eaten. You see skeletons and stuff, as well as the dogs that were in this cage near this house. And then all of a sudden they get picked off one by this humongous freak of a killer. And I love the story. The kills are great. The acting is very good. The score is very good as well. It's like a dark synth type of a score. I'm so happy Keith introduced me to this film. This gets a solid 8 out of 10. I'm sorry I don't have more information on this one, but this one's a good one. This is basically an A-tier giallo, not giallo, an A-tier slasher to me. It's up there in the upper echelons. I'm so happy I'm finally getting into these films. I'm just liking them a lot. So basically, this is a good one. It gets a solid 8 out of 10. This can get an 8.5 out of 10. The kills are very kind of interesting wise. They're spread out, and you get some good TNA in here a little bit and what have you like that, and that's all good too. But when it works, it works. I'm shocked that nobody has re-released this film in like a 4K or a Blu-ray or anything like that. I know there's other ones out there, but this one is definitely a gem, and I suggest you check it out. It's on YouTube. It's a rough cut, but that's okay. I kind of like those VHS rough cuts of this stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, that is Humungous from 1982. This is a quick one for Slasher Saturday. I'm Chris C. This is Black Glove Reviews. If you like what you see, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Happy Slasher Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you all next time.